Whoa. Alright, so we're doing it again. We're doing another unboxing ramble. What are they called? What did I call the last one? This is kind of a big one. I've been really excited for this one. You know, the Lizard was something. I have gone on to proclaim him as like my favorite Marvel Legends figure because he's pretty damn good. But today I am opening something that I was very, very much looking forward to. Almost maybe more than the Lizard, if not as much as the Lizard. Don't worry, this is not the new review style or anything. This is just a fun experiment I'm trying for when I get new figures. I will do old reviews. I'm not going to completely switch over to this. Ta-da! Look at that. That's beautiful. That's genuinely beautiful. Well, the first impressions are pretty good. I mean, it's a much smaller box than I was expecting, but that's good, you know. I know a lot of people have a lot of negative opinions about this style of packaging. I don't really care. I like this style of packaging. I like the design. I think it's fun. Maybe I prefer actual photos instead of renders. The renders do seem kind of cheap, especially since they've been kind of editing some of them. A few figures have had pinholes actually edited off of them. I know that these guys are pinless, but I have seen that, and that is kind of a scummy thing to do, especially on the package. You do not want to do that. If it's better for the environment, I don't care. Take away the windows. I honestly do not mind. Now this came straight from Pulse, so oh mama. I know people are saying that this is like a very ugly presentation, but in my opinion, it's better than nothing. It's better that we're actually getting something like this instead of them just throwing the figures inside. I'd rather have something like this. He's got a little harness and everything. This is adorable. Alright. Oh my god. I think I'm in love. So I already know. Alright. Hands look good. Ooh. The MJ head is better in person than I actually thought it would be. Yeah, this is a good figure. I still don't know why there's holes in the back of here. I will admit that is something I'm not too big of a fan of, but double pinless elbows for a female figure is pretty damn good. They definitely need to work out a new body for the female figures. This amount of crunch is not great. Her torso also seems kind of split, you know? A very big obvious seam there. Oh. Oh my. This is Spider-Man, folks. The colors are dark. I don't know if I like it. The blue is almost not as blue as I was hoping for, but the red is definitely there. This guy is pinless. Oh yeah, he's pinless. Oh, he's pinless, alright. But this is basically just a better version of the guy we already have. Let me tell you, this guy's mean, and he's got toe joints. This is a pretty amazing moment. Spider-Man, get it? But not really necessary. I'm almost worried it will make him they're a little loose, so I am worried about how stable they're going to be over time. Drop down hips. Yeah, no, this guy he's got some good shit. I can probably confirm that this guy is the best Spider-Man figure yet. Although I don't have Amazing Fantasy yet. That guy might be a little bit better. This guy's smaller, and I assume that's because of the new feet. Yeah, I think those feet put a couple inch, or at least an inch, if not half an inch on him. They're weird. They're like slightly larger. And I think the head too is slightly bigger too. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like you're looking at Papa and his teenage son. I mean, not like to say the old figure is bad by any means, but you just have a much stronger experience over here, you know? If you want a good first impression, if you want a good Spidey that'll set you up for the next couple years, this will probably be your guy. At least comic book wise. I can't speak for the MCU or anything. Now the colors are subtle, you know? It's very subtle. The red is slightly brighter. Only slightly though. It's way less than I was kind of hoping for. I was hoping for a little bit more of a cherrier red. This is deeper, but they're also so damn similar. The toe joints aren't really something I was craving. It was more or less a crazy thing that they even revealed toe joints in the first place, but it is appreciated. Posing with him isn't as easy as you'd think it would be. You get a stand on him, I don't know, you break him in, maybe warm up his joints a little bit. You can do some crazy shit. I'm also not the best behind the camera, so you're getting a pretty weak first impression here. I really do like the head though. The big eyes, the thick rimmed is just, it's working for me. I like the original. It's a little bit more classic, a little bit more subtle. But something about the new ones I really enjoy. People seem to have a problem with the spider logo. I don't really. I mean, it's big, but it's not really like an offensive thing to me. The spider logo is something I don't tend to really care about. There is one on the back there, and it is, oh, interesting. So there's a little bit of a miss there. It basically just means that one shoulder's going to be having to stick out the entire time, which is fine. Spidey's a very dynamic character, so I don't really think it's a problem. And holy shit, this Peter Parker head sculpt is good. Something about the eyes, there's so much life behind them. The hair is also a little darker, or a little lighter, I guess. It's a little bit more gray, which is interesting. I guess it's from the storyline where he's a bit older. Let's compare here. Oh my god, yeah. It's not even a challenge. This Peter head's a little bit dopier. I kind of prefer the brown on this Peter head, but I mean, if you're being legit, yeah, it's no competition. This guy rocks it out of the park. He's got the whippers, the punchers, and the crawlers. And these are literally the best Spider-Man hands, and I'm very mad that they only just now started including them. Because I love these hands so much. They're so expressive. They're so fun. I really hope from this point on, they always include them. Alright, now getting back to MJ, there's a little less exciting about this figure, but I'm not gonna lie. She's still pretty damn good. I mean, for a female figure, yeah, I'd take her any day. Pinless legs, yep. Pinless arms, oh yeah. Her neck area is a bit weird, very, very skinny. It's a little awkward looking, but it's not so bad. The head is very nice though. I like the expression. I kind of wish it was a little bit more serious. Kind of like the cover from Renew Your Vows that it's based off of. The white and red, for some reason, I think the way the webs work really remind me of the Raimi suit for some reason, and I know that's not accurate at all, but I don't know, I can't help but see the Raimi suit whenever I look at this. There's something nostalgic about it for some reason. She does have these little collar things on the feet, and they're kind of weird, but I mean, you can move them out of the way pretty easily, and she can still lift her feet up, so it's not like it's really that. Oh yeah, look, no problem. You can get her into crazy poses like there's no tomorrow. Mary Jane! Mary Jane! Why is the background so dark? Like I said, the Mary Jane head sculpt isn't bad, but it's definitely not my favorite MJ head. It does sit a bit weird on this body. I don't know if I would particularly pose her with this head most of the time. Again, it's good, but the way that the neck is designed, and I don't know, the head just seems a little out of place on this figure, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Wow, it's like night and day. This is the head that came with Gwen on my custom MJ, and by custom I mean this is just Claire Temple from Daredevil. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. The new head's fine. Let's bring it back up. Like, it's good. I like the red, but there is just something so much better about this head. I might be biased. This is MJ's head. It's not a bad head by any means. It's just when I think MJ, this kind of comes to mind. And you know the drill. MJ's got the same shit. Whippers, punchers, and crawlers. And I actually really like seeing these hands on females. I feel like we don't get this style of open hand very much. With a lot of female characters, we get like the weird like witch hand. I kind of appreciate just a nice open hand. It's definitely modeled after the regular Spider-Man hands, but definitely brought down in size a little bit, which I can appreciate. I think that's a nice touch. I prefer it, honestly. And I gotta say, these two look pretty good together. I think MJ is okay overall. Look at the toes. Look at the toes. I mean, you got pinless. You got toe joints. You got a big head Spider-Man. It's everything you and your boys would ever want. I will admit, at the moment, right now, it's a bit hard to get him to stand. I don't know why. There's something fighting me against him from wanting to stand. Oh, and the camera won't focus too. I love this expensive camera that works all the time. They're actually pretty close in scale, but it still obviously goes to your boy Petey. There's new Petey and old Petey, and I gotta say, as much as I love this guy, I'm leaning towards this guy. Here's another Petey. I was gonna say this works, but he kind of looks like a hunchback, so I don't really think it does. And I mean, this is natural progression. I mean, now I wonder how long it's gonna be until we get a symbiote suit with toe joints, pinless. There's the Lizzie, and I gotta admit, I really don't like how close these guys are in size now. I mean, these are basically the exact same guy now, and I don't know, I always kind of prefer... Can't forget about the Emerald Elf. Cyborg Spider-Man. The always iconic Webman. Spidey 2099. No, I'm not holding up because this body mold sucks and the feet are awful. The Big Champ. And Miles. So I gotta say, these two are amazing. I really like this 2-pack. It's more... Ow! Look, I love this 2-pack, but it's clear where my priorities lie. This new guy. Oh, okay, there she goes. I mean, yeah, this is basically Spider-Man's show here. I mean, MJ's cool and all, but you gotta get that Spider-Man. I get that this is a 2-pack and some people are frustrated by it, and I know the whole system with the new windowless boxes, everyone's kind of pissed off about it, but please, genuinely, if you have any interest in going back to get this guy, get him now. You'll regret not getting him now. He's going to shoot up in price later. I promise you that. So yeah, that's really all my thoughts on this 2-pack. I mean, I don't have much more to say other than, what are you doing? Go buy it. And if your copy comes with a jacked up Spider-Man with his arm ripped off, sucks to suck.